They all look pretty bad in this photo. I
They
wouldn't
do
put
look-
that on the video.
We probably don't look that good either,
Yeah.
though, so. I was working in like social work basically when we both kind of when the band really took off. That's what I was doing. He was a scientist.
I haven't really done anything else besides go to school, do that job, and then do this.
I didn't start playing drums until I was in university, so I don't think I was like thinking, you know, when I first started playing drums, oh, I'm going to be in a band and we're going to tour all over, you know, necessarily. But, you know, it's something that we talked about for a while. And then once university was kind of over, then we started putting basically all of our time into, you know, we had to work to pay our rent, but every other kind of spare moment we had, we were making music and, you know, organizing shows and working on putting out our EPs and stuff like that. So, you know, once university was done, we made a pretty conscious decision to like put as much time into music as we could.
Pretty much since we had the opportunity to go on tour, like since the album came out, we kind of quit our jobs and decided to try and tour as much as we possibly could. And we've still been doing that.
Post Nothing, calling ourselves Post Nothing was kind of like a running joke kind of thing. And even in the very beginning when we would like write like we would write like, you know, little bios to send with our records when we were like releasing our own records and mailing them out ourselves, we said Japandroids are Post Nothing. I think it's just one of those things where we're just making fun of like all the labels that get associated with bands, and there's always like a way of everybody's trying to find a new way to describe music that's not really that different from stuff that's come out before. You know, this whole time since the album was released has been, you know, pretty surreal in a lot of ways, you know, and our lives, you know, completely changed. Just basically because, you know, some people started telling other people that they like our record.
So much as just before Polyvinyl, nobody wanted to put out a record. So there's a pretty big difference there. It's like, believe me, we would have put out the first EPs on Polyvinyl if they had wanted to put them out. Right before we were on Polyvinyl, we were on a really small Canadian music label, and they basically didn't have enough money to put out both CD and vinyl, and kind of gave us a choice as which one do you want to do. And we just decided that if we had the choice, it was going to come out digitally anyway on the internet, so we might as well put out a record. Neither of us had ever played music and had a real record with our band, our music on it, so we just wanted to have, like, you know, a real record that we made. So
One of Brian's favorite bands of all time is the Sadies. They're really great.
Canadian band.
They're a great Canadian band.
They're the best. You should listen to the Sadies.
The Weaker Thans are another really great Canadian band. Probably Black Mountain from Vancouver are really. I've heard they haven't come to Mexico yet, which is too bad because they're an amazing band. They're a really great band, a really great live band. So
we'll see if we can maybe come play a show with them in Mexico.
that's what we want to do. Get Black Mountain to play a show with us in Mexico City. Yeah, they might be too cool for us.
That's right.
Hi, I'm Dave. I play in Japandroids.
I'm Brian. I play in Japandroids too.
And this is for Marvin magazine. Marvin? Yeah.